Hello and welcome back. Right, I'm not sure what to do. I think what I'm going to do, right, obviously we've done a lot of wood and I'm going to continue with the wood, but I'm not sure whether to give it a bit of a break because I think we can all see too much of one thing going over and over again, but I still need to clean the wood up. So I'm going to do what I did originally. I'm going to send this back because it is amazing. I'm going to call the shop and get them to pick it up. Oh, that's right, we were going to... Oh. Yeah, do you know, scrub that. I'd forgotten. We actually hired the rollers on purpose, so we will be doing this. I'm not going to waste money like that. That's ridiculous. Right, so we'll do this. We'll crack on with what... Yeah, glad I saw those rollers. I would have literally sent this back. So we'll carry on with the plan as was. We'll grab this wood, stick this in. Not all of it. There's no way we'll get through this. It is slow going. So, first of all, let's get this cracking. Let's get the rollers going on our little tiny tractor. Did I actually... Let me just see. Did I... 8.2 metres. I think we did. Let's just see. No, we didn't. Okay, right. Let's make a course then. That's definitely the quickest way to find out whether it was that or not. Cancel job. Create job. Course play field work. We are in field 4. Generator. Hang on. Create job. Generator. Put 2 metres, 3 headlands. Seems a bit excessive. He says as he adds another one. Generate. Looks good to me. And start. Right. Smash it. Let's leave that going and we will get on with logging. I'm going to time lapse this because we know what we're going to do. And trust me, I need my wits about me. If I'm wittering and chattering, I'm not going to be able to stack this up well. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, we're going to have a bit of fun as well. That's as far as it goes. I was just going to wait till I'd done the fields. What I'm going to do is what we did first. Let's use the buckets, the shovel, to tidy up a little bit. So I'm going to drop this down. Yeah, and we will carry on. I did say that I was just wanting to make the most of the roller. Let's just call the shop to take both of those back, but not just yet for the forestry equipment. Yeah, I've not quite lost my marbles to that extent. Yeah, we should take that to the just want to tidy it, mind you. Yeah, it makes more sense actually to take that first. What I'd like to do is what we did first, which is just to give this a bit of a tidy up. We've done what I wanted, and that was literally that section there, but yeah, let's just push this around a little bit. Get it all into a nice steady pile. Should make it easier as well for when we actually do shift it. Yeah, I never realised you could use a shovel like this until we did this the first time. I never really considered doing that, but it does quite a good job. Right. Yeah. Does with the bigger things anyway. Right, let's just try and tidy this. Yeah, there were an awful lot of invisible bits on that one that were really mucking around with things. So yeah, that was definitely awkward, very awkward. Yeah, there was some weird. It takes up an awful lot. There's a couple that were just literally looking like they were suspended on nothing. It was that bad. Ooh. Let's just try and get this. Get as much wood out of the way as possible. That's about as good as that's going to get. Right. Get those two little tiny pieces. Pushed on. Ooh. Yeah, hitting some invisible barriers again. Wow. Right, yeah. I think that's not far off. I think I saw one more. Yeah, one more piece of wood. So hard to see. Even those bushes, they do not hide things well. Yeah, that's about as good as I'm going to get it with the weight of this, I think. It's not bad though. It's, yeah, try and push this and round it up a little bit better. Round it into piles, and it's easy to stick on the trailer. So we'll hire that again. We've more than made back the leasing cost of that and then some. So yeah, right. Yeah, I did want to get it done, but it's hard work actually. With it being the invisible bits, it does really make what should be quite an easy job. If these were proper logs, it would be an awful lot easier. I've shifted entire forests before in the time it's taken me to try to shift this bit of wood. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bit, but yeah, it's still very awkward because things don't fit in very well and things like that. So yeah. Right, let's take this load off and then we're going to have a bit of fun. We are literally going to, yeah, going to let the cotton grow. We've done the rolling. We need to let one growth stage happen, and then what we're going to do is we'll do the last fertiliser state. I think this has still got narrows on. Mind you, it'll be first growth stage, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright, let's take that, cash this in, send the... Whoa, that is heavy. Yeah, there's invisible bits dragging in the ground. This is what happened that last time. One of the things that contributed to me rolling the tractor, you can see how hard it's pushing me to the right. This stuff sort of dragging invisibly in the ground. This is silly. Wow. Yeah, it isn't that. I thought, is it me with my front loader? It's not though. Nowhere near the ground. No, it's definitely the, yeah. Wow. Don't you hate it when game mechanics do something weird like that? There's nothing that you can see that would actually cause that. Nothing at all. You can see the juddering. So there's something on there that's invisibly dragging in the ground. Wow. Okay. But now let's drop the weight as well. Let's grab the case. It is the most powerful. I really don't think this is going to make any difference, though, if I'm honest. I think it really is just down to some invisible bit. I tell you what, because this is caused by game mechanics, I know what I'm going to do. I don't mind. Well, I'm not cheating. We can all see that I'm not making that up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a sell point that buys wood just in front of the trailer, because, yeah, it would take me an hour to drag that from there, and that wouldn't be fun for anybody. So yeah, I don't class this as cheating. You all know how I feel about that particular type of thing, but we'll try it with the case very briefly. But I seriously don't think this is going to make the bit of difference. There's going to be like invisible logs that are just dragging into the ground, and you can see there is nothing that should be doing that. It really is the invisible bits that you can't see, which that's not anything. I don't even know which log it is. You can't even guess that. Okay. No, it's still dragging me, but the case seems to have the power to compensate. Right, okay. Let's do it. I don't like that. It was only a... Right, let's shift the John Deere as well. Where is it? Down this end. Yeah, we'll just do a bit of tidy up for that. The four corners. Oh, plonker. No, we won't. Oh well, they're only tiny little bits. I'm really not worried about. Yeah, it was. Let's face it, in the grand scheme of things, that really makes so little difference. It's unbelievable. Right, let's get this. Yes, I rolled the grass as well. I believe that I rolled. Yeah. That bare grass is my own silly fault. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't have done that. I could see the car coming. I was going to avoid the road, but I've got sticky out bits. I couldn't do anything. Put that out in editing. My bad. I did, again, thicker woods, we will get quite a lot. Those cars hovering on the road, not actually on the road, they look like they're flying. Yeah, oh, they are in places. Wow, there's bits of the road that are below a certain level and the cars are flying. See if I can see another one. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Certain bits of the road, look. That's... Yep. Physics in this universe are definitely strange. Let's just look the other way and pretend it's not happening. I don't know. Oh dear. You gotta laugh. You got to laugh. Right. Well, that's ever so strange. I don't understand why that tractor misbehaved and this one didn't. Right. Ooh, wow. That must be the invisible bit as well. There must have been an awful lot, because that was less than the last load. And some of those last, mind you, there were some nice chunky bits. Right, let's... No, actually we want to drop that one off. Right, we shall give the shop a ring. And we shall return that. I think we did very well out of that. About 50 odd grand's worth of wood. The leasing for that was 2 or 3 grand. It wasn't a lot. Smashing. Right, we are going to have a bit of fun. Let the cotton grow a little bit. Do the yeah, what I'd like to do is take this right up to where the cotton has grown, do the last fertiliser state, the last job, take this right up to the cotton growing fully, so that we can next session harvest the cotton. I'm really looking forward to that. I have not done that at all in FS22, so yeah, no stranger to cotton, but I am in this iteration of FS. Right, so then let's leave that there. It's not going to matter. Right, okie doke then. Right, so we first of all, yeah, we need to grab the fertiliser spreader. Let's get that ready. Now then, we are going to need, yes we are, let's grab the weight. The red weight with the blue tractor. This has got arrows on, sure it has. We should check though. Let's be thorough. No, we're not that dirty actually, thinking about it. Right. Right. Oh, to us, we've got to back to standards actually. Oh, that's right, these are the gangly ones. Yeah, I should have known that I'd not. Ooh. Right, okie doke. Definitely got enough there. Right, so we are going to use the proper trigger though. Yeah, we've got one. Let's not. Sometimes I like to do it where you're using the anywhere, because you can see the things grow. I like that. And you know, we've got the mod, so why not? I got used to it, I think, on Horbella to begin with, because I couldn't afford a sleep trigger. So, let's just have a quick look. Remind myself, because sometimes things can drop. Yeah, that's the smaller one. I remember this. How many times have I looked at this day? After this session's lasted quite a few days. Right, let's sleep till... Oh, let's just remind myself. We've got to sell something. And I think that's halfway through the year. I might be imagining it. No, that's November. Yeah, I am imagining it. Right, smashing. Excellent. Just wanted to make sure. Sleep till 8 o'clock's fine. We should check the daily deals, my favourite time of the day. I do love this. It's such a good feature from someone who starts on such a shoestring budget as me. I do like to start from scratches. I do, even though this wasn't. It was not a start from scratch. This was a proper. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Mulcher. Ooh, superliner. We could actually do something like that on this. Headers are attached to forage. No. Right, we should have first growth stage now. Oh, weeds. Oh yeah, I forgot. Weeds as well. It's not as simple as just this. Oh. Seriously. Well, at least we've got arrows on. Right. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have weeds as well, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, herbicide. Okay. Right, let's grab the case. Oh, I seriously wish I could. Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, I have downloaded a mod. Yeah, I have. I have a sprayer mod that's not, yeah, that's very reasonable in price. Not super duper big, but for the time being it would do us nicely until we get something that either comes up on the sales or we get rich. Yeah, because I can't afford 80 odd grand at the minute to buy the one I would like, so this one will do. It's not much smaller than the actual... Oh, in fact, yeah, that is a point. Let's send this up to the... Send the case up to the shop. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, we've got the pickup. Yeah, but we're going to need a 3-point link to actually do that, so yeah. Let's see if that'll actually go. No. Oh. No way has that worker completed their task. No way. Again, trees. Yeah, you've not completed that task. Load of rubbish. Let's have a look. That looked totally rubbish to me. I don't think they've hardly done anything. Oh, not bad, just a bit down this end. Okay, I do apologise, AI worker. You didn't do a bad job for once. Right. Yeah, normally on that field, by those trees, they usually collapse and stop. So, yes, we'll set this going and then we'll go up to the shop and I shall show you what I'm on about. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look in the shop. It is under sprayers. It should be one of the last ones. There we go. The Pilmit Rex 2518, 18 metre. And I also loaded that as well. The yeah, but for another Let's Play for the. Oh, let's get that one. We will. Oh, now did I reset? Yeah, just going to quickly. Yeah, make sure that I reset it. Right, let's buy that. Where's that gone off? That it was always just on that. Seriously. Oh, right the way to the end again. Right, Pilmit, license plate. Yeah, actually, I'm happy with none. Now that is a bargain for an 18 metre. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's not super duper big, but let's grab that now. Oh no! Oh, I've forgotten I've got that with me. I'm gonna have to leave it at the shop now. Oh well. Next time we pick up a proper trader that needs that, it probably will be at the shop anyway. So we need fuel. Oh, we're on this end. Let's do it. Right. I don't know. Do you know? Seriously. Right. Let's do this. Is that worker finished? Oh no, oh no, it has. Yeah. My life, you're in someone's back garden. What on earth are you doing? Yeah, there's a bit down this side. We'll get that as we go up towards the field, and then we'll bring that back next time. Next time. What I mean by next time is when I'm on the field with the other one. Yeah, not talking about next session. Yeah, we shall. One more, I think. Right. Okay, that's about right. Maybe slight overlap, but I'd sooner have that than not have anything at all. Right. Smash in. There's Farmer. Oh, we can actually sneak through. A little bit naughty, but I am a tractor. Right. And then we can leave that next to the truck. And can we tow that? I know we couldn't use it with the weight. Oh, mind you, I've always got the front 3-point link, so it's not the end of the world. For towing it. It's fine. Smash in. That will do nicely. You won't unfortunately find this on the the mod hub, I have had to go to the not so nice places to get this. I did think it was missing. I was trying to get yeah, one that was a little more reasonable. There are an awful lot of Eastern European manufacturers that do. I had one in FS19 that was even much more reasonable. That was 7,000 for, again, it was only a 16, 17 meter, but it was okay for start from scratches where you needed a. It doesn't so much matter about the time it takes to do a field, as long as you've got something to do that job with. And if you can't afford it, I am used to start from scratch, and you really do have to sort of cut your cloth to what you've got. If you've got earning big money, then it's not really a problem. You could, well, I'd do the same. I would swap this, either that or buy 2 or 3 of these and get them all to do a field and soon get done then. Brilliant. Right, we'll just check that to make sure. Let's set this going. In fact, we could send a worker on this, I suppose. Let's, yeah, set destination there, and let's just see. Huh? Oh, boy, does it take a few seconds for that to actually kick in. Right, there's a strip down this side again. I can't live with that though. I should just finish that off now. Got narrows on. I know it's a bit leery, but yeah. Wow, skiddaroons. Wow, cotton looks an awful lot different to cotton in FS19 when it was in its growth stages. Very much different. Right, so all we need to do now is spray. And then we can have a bit of fun and we can watch. Right, should have our worker should be back soon. Now we'll keep this as the sprayer though. Let's top this up though as well. Brilliant. Yes, I've literally done so much bailing recently on all of my Let's Plays and everything that I was thinking this morning, what Let's Play am I going to go on tonight? And I thought, you know, cotton. Let's go on that cotton picking one. That's what I thought. Right, where did I stick that? Where did I send it to? Ooh, I left the John Deere running. Right, I know where I sent it to. Yeah. Just this side. So one bad thing about not having the minimap on. Okay, thought I'd sent it here. Oh, okay. Nowhere near there. Right, we'll fill this, drop it off. Yeah, so say it is only small, but it doesn't need to be massive. For 16,000, it's, yeah. It's still got quite a good tank on it as well. Yeah, the Unia Pilmet. Ooh. Herbicide indeed. 2,500 litres. Drop you off. I love doing things like that. You've got to have a bit of fun sometimes. I wouldn't. It's not hurting anybody. It just. Oh. It's the inner child in me. It is. I've got to be honest. Right. Okay then. So, you know, I'm going to do this the good old-fashioned way. Just little old me, and we'll have a chat about where we're going and all the rest of it. Well, we know we're going into animals. We do know that. We've said that already. This is going to be, I think, wow, yeah, this is small. I'm used to doing this with the... Oh, of course. Oh, no, we can see, because we're going to get burnt weeds. That's all that matters. Right, excellent. Yes, where are we going? Animals, definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt. We shall scour... Now, that's a point. When does this actually grow? I don't think it's... Is it finish? I mean, you know, like where we're harvesting. I think it's... Is it August, September? I think it's August, isn't it? So, boy... Oh, next month? No way. That's not going to be ready next month. No way, Jose. No, I'm definitely wrong with that. We'll have to have a look after this. But yeah, we shall go to the harvest time. And then next session we shall literally... Yeah. Oh, wow, I can see where the weeds are. Perfect. Do like that. Yeah. Yeah, and then when we have enough money, when we've bought in the harvest, and we've also got the canola to sell as well in November, so yeah, we shall certainly have quite a bit of cash, enough to buy that 150 grand cow place, and hopefully some cows. We will buy in our feed to begin with, but we will start to, yeah, we will start to do our own, I'm hoping. I mean, we could actually mow around the edges of the field, but I'd like to do it a bit more properly. I think fields first. I think I said that last time. Yeah, I think the field next door, fields 5 next, and then animals. Seriously. Either that or it's just that 150 grand is an awful lot for us at the minute. It really is. So, to actually afford the cow place would literally... Mind you, we shall see. Cotton's usually a good one. I know we've got the leasing costs for all of the equipment. Might have to lease a telehandler as well. But yeah, seriously, I think we might be able to afford those as well. But not more. I don't know. Field 5 is expensive. No, I think Field 5 first, expansion first, and then animals. Although the trouble is, what I find is, imagine you buy fully grown animals now, don't you? Which is much, much better. So yeah, it's not like an FS19. It used to take a year to get your cows milking in seasons, of course. I'm not trying to say base game. I can't remember. I don't think I did. Yeah, I switched to seasons quite and precision farming. I'm seriously looking forward to that. I know it's not long now. I'm really looking forward to that. I used to absolutely love seasons with precision farming. I'm hoping it's as good or better. Yeah, I'm hoping they've not ruined it. Because there was an awful lot of changes between FS19 and FS22. Some not for the better, but some definitely for the better. There's a lot more improvements. I'm hoping the game settles down. There's still an awful lot of like hits and misses and weirdnesses going on, even from session to session. Workers at one time the geniuses, the next time the wallies can't do anything, that get scared with a tree as they always have done. But yeah, I am still... If it was so awful... There was a moment a few weeks ago when I considered going back to FS19, and I thought... It's those moments when you consider the improvements, even though the game was still is broken and not working properly, it's getting better. So I'm sticking with it. There's no way I'm moving back to FS19. There were an awful lot... Straps are in improvement. Physics is good, but then that was good in FS19 as well. But I do think they've improved the physics. Yeah, I mean, there's still things like invisible wood as we've seen in this session and stuff like that. It's not like perfected, but it is good, definitely. Courseplay is coming on for those who like courseplay. Auto drive, I've never been a massive fan on that. I just like using courseplay for doing courses on fields. I've never been a massive... I find it wastes more time making the courses than it does actually just getting the job done. But it depends on what you like. But the other thing is, it's more like if it's like automation. It's how much are you contributing to your farm? I mean, courseplay to me is us getting workers like you would in real life, hiring farm labourers. I understand that, but and I suppose you could say the same with auto drive. It's probably just There's an awful lot of time though I find in making the courses, but then again I suppose you could say the same with course play. I suppose auto drive is probably just as good to those who know how to use it. So yeah, it's probably me. It's not something I really wish to do, if I'm honest. I'm quite happy with using course play, and I'll stick with that. Doesn't mean I'll never try auto drive, but I'm not in a rush. I'm quite happy with doing things a little bit manual, if I'm honest. I quite enjoy, I mean, course play, as good as it is, it still has its good and bad days. I mean, we've had it again down to the shape of the fields. On the old stream farm we have an awful lot of issues with sometimes wood or weird shaped fields. There's still an awful lot of long way to go before it goes into the game that I think we all thought we were buying when we paid our good money out for FS22. But it is getting to the point where I'm not quite so angry at Giants that I think I was let down by them, as I do think I definitely did feel that way even a few weeks ago. I thought, Gordon Bennett, this is the worst release. I do think that as well. I would stand up and be countered for that I seriously think this game was released well too early, and I think it was very bad because they knew how bad things were. And I'm not going to stick up for anybody and like pretend like some of the content creators do that everything's hunky-dory. I'm not, as I said, I'm being fair. I am also saying that I like a lot that Giants have done, but I still don't think that was fair. Not at all. To take money on a game that wasn't really finished. And I know about playtesting and all the rest of it coming. I work in the industry, so I do know what I'm talking about with that, and I'm not being someone who doesn't know what's. I know testing goes on in the wilds and is the best place, but there was, you're not telling me that they didn't realise that the faults. I think I've heard Frithgard talk about, oh well, it's different hardware, yeah, and you're telling me that they haven't got testing rigs that are with different sets of hardware and that they didn't know. I mean, I think one of the biggest things, even to this date, I've got 3 separate machines, 1 desktop and 2 laptops. Now all of them, I've got 2 NVIDIA cards in the laptops and 1 ATI card in the desktop, and all of them have that colour problem, so it's not graphics drivers, and all of them are not the same, even though they're NVIDIA cards. I've got one that's older. All 3 have that problem. In autumn, when the oranges happen, you get the flickering trees. So it's not down to, that's still an issue with the game, not with a graphics card or a specific model. So that's all 3. So again, there's still things that really need that. It's awful, especially if you're creating content and all those trees in the background are flickering, because I can't do anything. It just looks awful. And I know we all know that, but I don't know. And it doesn't matter if I'm recording or not either. For anybody who says, oh, it's your recording software. No, it's not. I have got different recording software as well, and it wouldn't all do the same thing anyway. But it does settle down sometimes. But again, it's random, and it's so really, if it was recording software, it wouldn't settle down. It would stay glowy orange, flickering all the time, and it doesn't. So definitely a game issue. So there's still a long way to go, but what I'm saying is there's definitely promise. I'm not bashing Giants unduly. I'm still not. I'm getting happier that the product that we are getting now is almost the game that I thought. I mean, I'm not being unrealistic. I mean, I remember seeing Mr. CDP and Dagoin on FS19 on when they all get that slightly earlier with being on whatever the program's called for, if you're a content creator, Giants partner program or something. So of course they get it early release. So you would expect there to be bugs that are going to get ironed out quite quickly. You'd expect software developers to be checking that out for all the bugs, to iron them out quickly. But again, that's another thing that I find was how slow Giants have been in releasing the fixes. They keep on releasing lots and lots of lots and lots of content, which they promised. But I don't mean it nasty, but we just want the game that we all paid for. I'd be quite happy to not have some of the tractors that a lot of the modders do a cracking job on releasing tractors and all that type of thing. So I'd be very happy with waiting for that. Right, anyway, enough moaning. Let's try to stay positive. I am trying to be. I'm trying to be balanced though. I'm not trying to just have a go. It is getting there, is what I'm trying to say. If I was to put it in a nutshell, definitely getting there. And again, the modding community, I've got to take my hats off because they are making the game. I mean, I don't mean Giants aren't, because they make the game, but what I mean is some of the mods coming out now are absolutely amazing. Yeah, one of my, I don't know if it's the same as it used to be, but the transport box is available now. I mean, I've got the Black Sheep modding mod, which I love, as you know. I've got it in every single Let's Play. But I want to try that. I mean, that is, I think it's just for transporting, but the one that was called that, yeah, that the Joskins one in front of there, I'd like to buy the new one that is called the Transport Box, because that was the name of the one in FS19 that I always used to have. It was also a shovel, and I don't think this or the Joskin is that in this game. Right, yeah, can we make that? We can indeed. Ooh, straight up. Right, let's leave that under there. And I think, let's check. Yeah, fully fertilised. We should have no weeds apart from little tiny patches. Yeah, we have a little tiny strip on the end of 4, little tiny dots on 3, couple on 2, but definitely not. Yeah, we mulched ages ago, and wow, doesn't it take a long time for it to pop? Doesn't need rolling, we've done everything. So there we go, that's all of our fields sorted. So then, yeah, let's right, oh, that's what I was going to do. When is the cotton to be harvested? That is what I'm looking at. Harvest is in September. Right, so we've got a couple of months. We will start to go to 9. Oh, I think I've figured that one out. It's when you change the time, or is it? We shall see. I'm gonna go with that. I predicted that last Let's Play. I changed the time on that one as well. I reckon it's changing the time that does that. Another mechanics that's not working as it should do. Right, let's see. 725 property income. Our telehandler. That's a good price. Let's have a look though at the telehandlers. I think most of them are like the cheapest ones, yeah. I've got all of my things on kilometers per hour instead of mph, because that way courseplay works properly, not because I like it. I prefer miles. mph, I do, that's what I'm used to. Yeah, really, I think we'll miss. I think we'll definitely, we'll give that a miss. Ooh, my favourite harvester is in the game. I don't think it was on the mod hub today. Oh, it might have been actually. I didn't look at that. Right, so then, August, September is the month we need. Let's rest once more. We should forgo the telehandler, although, oh, idiot, you did need one. Oh well. We can buy a new one if we need to be, or lease a new one. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling that, if I'm honest. Right, let's have a look. It should be ready today. Let's just make sure. I should see golden, as in ready to harvest, and we have indeed. Right, okay then, time is down 1. Let's go and look at this fields of cotton, and that's what let's have a look at the, it's the big one. 78 grand. That's a cracking deal. Now that is good for going forwards. But can't afford it at the minute. Yeah, that was going to say actually the case that I love is in the game now, which is what I always used to go with in the past, 60 odd grand, and I mean it's probably more once you. Oh wow, fantastic! Right, what we're going to do is we're going to pop up to the shop. We're going to do this properly. I know it would be nicer to do the to buy it down there. Let's have a look. Let's lease this. We're going to leave this at this point. It's a shame about that. It's a nice tractor. We could do with another one. I did say that, but yeah, again, there's some really fantastic modded ones. I think, if I'm honest, I would want to go big, and there are some really decent modded ones. I'll show you. There's a couple of really good largest. I think we've seen this before, but yeah, just if I was going to do this, I think I'd probably go, yeah, this for 500. Yeah, the 500, the bigger one. These two here. Probably go for that 500 horsepower. Yeah, for 167.99, and then rock box. Does the rock box add weight on the front? Basically, is it assimilating the fact that farmers chuck massive rocks for weight? Not sure. Yeah, so 181 grand for a 500 horsepower tractor. That is what I would be tempted to, unless we got something super duper in the sales. Anyway, let's not get. Right, let's lease one of those and lease, yes. And let's see if, I don't think this is going to work, but so yeah, it is down. Let's put that up. Methinks somewhat this is a tad too big. Actually, can you buy extensions for this? I can't remember. Let's have a look. I don't think you can. I think unfold is just the back. Let's have a quick look. I can't remember if this has extensions. I don't think it does, but let's see. Because that somewhat seems a tad big. I don't somehow think this would cope with the weight on the back, and I don't think I certainly don't think the pickup would. Let's have a look. Customize, attacher, no, yeah. No, fantastic. I didn't think it did. We'll see though. I'm not going to give in without trying. Doesn't matter if it sticks out past the side, but I don't think this is going to cope with it, if I'm honest. I think we may have to lease a proper trailer. Ooh, look how wide that beast is. Yeah, but I don't like to give in without trying. I think that is very defeatist, he says as he runs the wrong way. Right, let's see, because a lot of that is actually, oh my life, that looks wider than an FS19. That's well wider. I think we're going to have to back onto this. David and Goliath. Right, let's just try, because I might need to shift the weights. It looks like the back wheels are like flying. Ooh, also. Ooh. Very graceful. Oh, mind you. Yes, I am actually. Oh, now that's funny. The straps are making it go higher. Without the straps on, I can actually pull that. With the straps on, it lifts me off the road. Okay. Let's try without straps then. Whoa. Camera collision. I think I've left the engine running in the cotton harvester. Yeah. Oh my life, camera collision. Okay, we're going to have to go inside the cab, definitely, and we'll look in the mirror. Right, now then, this is, we're going to have to be very careful on the roads, seriously, because we are leaning out heavily. Wow, am I glad I put those bales in the back of this trailer. Now we need to be hooking very much to the right of the road, because we'd definitely be leaning. Even if we go, I think we'd have a police escort in real life, but we should just be careful. I can see it still on the trailer in the mirror. Looking fine, but dangling over a bit, so we don't want to be... Yeah. This is going to take a while. Wish I could put the straps on though. It's well dodgy. Right. Yeah, we should run this down, and wow, that's certainly knocked us hard, hasn't it? At least in that beast. Yeah, we should get the cotton harvest in next time. Let's indicate. I think we should have our hazards on. I don't know about indicator. Yeah, in fact, that's not a bad idea. As he wanders across the road. Right, hazards are on. Because if we're not a hazard, then I don't know what is. No, let's not stick that. Yeah, no, cruise control. We should be able to get reasonably. No, you wouldn't go with this beast on fast, would you? It's just not realistic. Yes, so next session, the cotton harvest is a go. We shall see if we can get the bales lifted. Ah, yeah, thinking about it, I might do the trick that I've learned on Medvedin. If we stick a really heavy weight on the back, and I'm talking about like a trailer full of stone or some bale trailers on the back of a bale of this as an additional weight. Oh, is that moving around? As an additional weight, then we may well be able to lift a bale, because the field's going to be harvested, so doesn't matter if we roll over the field at that point. So, ooh, we've got to be careful going over this bridge. Very fortunate nobody's coming towards us. Yeah. Wow. Yep. I'm looking forward to next session. Ooh, be careful. We have got a very, very unstable load. I'm surprised I got away with this. I wasn't sure this would actually even go on there. I didn't think this would be able to tow it. So those bales have made a huge difference, because this is very unstable. Also, I think it's got to be something to do with the weight and where the weight is on the trailer, the cotton harvester. Ooh. Nearly there, very nearly there now. Okay, we're wandering a bit. Yeah, it's been a good session again. We've achieved all that we needed to do. Hazards are on. Slow down, slow down. Whoa. That's a bit of a bit? That was a very bad turn. There was no bit about that. Don't try and cover that. We all know that was terrible. Own up. I'm always telling one of my colleagues to own it if you... Right, we can actually... Yeah, let's just stick this on the side of the field. Let's switch that off. I've got my lights on, actually. Let's unfold that. Have I got my lights on? No, I've done it. Unfold. Engine off. I did, yeah. Let's get that off. Oh wow, it's not bad, actually. Ooh. Oh dear, I think I've somehow... Yeah, I think I've gone over the front a bit bad. I have to sort of lever myself off. I switched those off. Now, how come they're on? No wonder it won't come off. No, I switched those off. We all know I did. Okay. Right, well that's where we should leave it, and we shall be using that for shifting the bales. We shall. No, that's a point. I can't remember. I know we did look. I can't remember when the cotton sells at its best for, or where it sells at its best for cotton. Clothes. Cotton. When is the time? Best is February. Okay. And the best price is 2004. If we go as high as 2002, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I'm definitely not selling it at 400 a bale cheaper when we're going to have the leasing cost of this to take out of it. So that's going to take an awful lot. I'm not sure how many bales we'll get. If we'll get, I think we will get. Yeah, looking at the size of the fields. But let's be honest. I mean, sugar beets have dropped enormously from what they used to be on FS19 to FS22. So I have absolutely no idea how much field it takes to create a bale now. So yeah, we shall see how much we get from this. Oh, that looks a little unreal. Yeah, it does. That's probably one of the worst bits of super duper, and that's really high quality. That really does look sort of two-dimensional. Yeah, it's a shame. It looks okay from a distance, but some of the new textures are phenomenal. I mean, some of these plants are amazing, and then it ruins it a bit. That's, yeah, very, yeah, the worst I've seen to date. Anyway, it's a good game. It is. Most things, including the weeds, are quite beautiful and look very realistic. The cotton's a bit of a. I'm sure they'll improve on it in time. Because it is, yeah, it's a shame when the weeds beat the cotton for texture and looks. But that's where we're going to leave it for this session. We are ready to do our harvest, and I'm looking forward to that. I really am. It's, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. We should try to put the bales on as I used to before. I think we probably will have to lease a telehandler. Yeah, that's gone, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. It seriously has. Yeah, that can attach full loader as well. I know. How heavy is that? It's quite a heavy tractor, that one. Yeah, anyway, enough waffling. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey. That's all my life looking through a bush. It is getting to an exciting stage. We're not doing bad, 160 grand. With all of that extra money we've pretty much got, that's about where we were before we did all the wood. So you could look at it this way, that the wood actually paid for the leasing of the harvester, the cotton harvester, which, to be honest, is fantastic. So we're right back to where we were before we did the wood. So the wood has definitely paid for the cotton harvester if we do it quickly. Anyway, we won't do that if I'm going to waffle on for ages. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.